Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of MeatCranium Barbecue Review. Today I'm going to do a 5-minute, yes, 5-minute surf and turf. The key to cooking, and here's a little secret I'm gonna let you know, it all has to do with the prep. So the better prep you do, the better and easier that your cook can go. So this whole cook, not minus, minus the prep, this whole cook is gonna take only 5 minutes. So if you want to do something that's elegant, something that's beautiful, something that's sexy, something full of flavor, try this recipe. We're gonna do some skirt steak. Skirt steak takes about 2.5 minutes on each side. Shrimp, 2 minutes on each side. We're gonna do some big scallops. Scallops is anywhere between a minute and a half on each side. I'm also gonna grill up some Brussels sprouts. I was gonna do some asparagus, but I forgot to pick some up at the store. So I already had some Brussels sprouts in there, so hey, I'm gonna improvise and I'm going to do Brussels sprouts. So let's get started, and we're gonna get started on this prep. We're gonna let this stuff sit and marinate, like the shrimp when I marinate it. We're gonna let it marinate for at least a couple of hours. So if you want to prepare stuff maybe like the day before, or maybe a few hours before, this would be ideal, but the whole cook is only gonna take 5 minutes. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a pound of shrimp. We got some lemons here. We're gonna be using lemons all throughout this this dish. Have some parsley, have some erythritol we're gonna use, and also some black pepper we're gonna use as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a marinade for the shrimp. We're gonna let it sit there for a couple hours, and then we're gonna skewer it up. Alright, so I'm doing next is some scallops, or whatever. My cousins up in Massachusetts, they say it's scallops. Scallops. Anyhow, when it comes to prepping these, the only thing you really gotta do is just rinse them really good. Leave some dirt in there. You wanna make sure you get all the dirt out of the scallop. Now there's two different kinds. You can get these wet or you can get them dry. Dry means that there's no chemicals added with them. When you get them wet, means that there's chemicals like almost like a brine that they come in, and you don't want them wet. Make sure you get them dry. You might pay a little bit more, but trust me, it's well worth it to get them dry. Let's get to prepping these. All right, so the only really thing you gotta do with the scallops, instead of I'm not even gonna slice these in half. I generally probably slice them in half, but these seem kind of thin, so I'm not just gonna leave them alone. Just want to pat them dry. I'm gonna do some salt, maybe a little bit of curry powder on them to really give them a nice flavor. But all you gotta do, those are prep scallops. Scallops. There you go. Alright y'all, so all the prep is done. The only thing I gotta do now is wait for the griddle to get nice and hot. I cannot express, you have to have your griddle screaming hot. I may lower one of the other ones down to maybe like a medium high, medium, but for right now, to get this done in 5 minutes, have to have everything screaming hot. We're gonna sear the skirt steak and the Brussels sprouts first. We're gonna put that on first because this Brussels sprouts need some time to cook as well. So Brussels sprouts and steak goes on first. And then we're gonna add the shrimp next. The shrimp needs 2 minutes each side. And then the scallops need about 1.5 minutes on each side. And the only thing we're seasoning up the scallops with is a little bit of curry powder and some salt. That's it. All right, and then the shrimp is just it's already marinated. The steak's already marinated. And then I'm gonna do some butter with some garlic with those Brussels sprouts. We're done. All right, so let's get started. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes. I give myself 15 seconds to get over there. Here we go. Start. Here we go. Brussels sprouts. Butter right there. There we go. All right, have 4 minutes, 37 seconds. Here we go. About to do the shrimp. There we go. 2 minutes each side for the shrimp. Three minutes. Now it's time to flip the steak. Look at that, beautiful. Salt, curry powder, curry powder. Coming on 2 minutes, right there. Flip the shrimp. 1.5 minutes. More salt, curry powder, black pepper, we're done. Lemon juice. Here we go, 5 minute surf and turf. Scallops, shrimp, skirt steak, Brussels sprouts. Look at that. How about that? Can y'all do that? Of course you can. All right, let's give this a try. Shrimp right here. Maybe shrimp. Give that a try. That's so freaking good. That's perfect. That's the best thing about being the pit master. You get first picks. Now one of these scallops. This only took for only 5 minutes, which is awesome. Here we go. Scallop with some curry powder on it. It just melts apart. Brussels sprouts. Nice roasted Brussels sprouts with garlic. Perfect. Now comes time for that skirt steak. Some people cut skirt steak with the grain. Some people cut against the grain. I do both. Chef Gordon Ramsay, he cuts with the grain. If Chef Gordon Ramsay's right, Chef Gordon Ramsay does it, then I guess it's okay to do. But we're gonna try it out both ways though. All right. So I got this one right here. Let's try this piece. All right, so this is with the grain right here. This is cutting with the grain right here. Yeah. Now, skirt steak, you want to cook it either rare, medium rare. If you go anything above that, throw it out. Just throw it away. Give it to a dog. Really, it's not really all that good. Now I'm going to go against the grain. So let's go against the grain. All right. You know, either way, they're both really good. Against the grain, against the grain. Cut skirt steak any way you want to. It's good either way. Heck yeah, that's real good. All right, y'all, so there you go. 5-minute surf and turf. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you liked it, like, subscribe, and hit the little notifications bell to get a notification every time I come out with a video. I appreciate y'all joining me today. See ya next week.